they found out that, like, I think it was an arranged marriage, I'm pretty sure. I'm not... Looking back now, I'm like, it was definitely an arranged marriage. Like, they set this whole thing up. Yeah, I mean, it's a journey. I mean, I remember when I first got married, I hit a little bit of an emotional breakdown because I thought marriage was gonna fix all my problems.
Hey there, Beliebers and pop culture enthusiasts. Grab your tissues because today we're diving headfirst into the whirlwind romance of none other than the Biebs himself, Justin Bieber. But hold on to your hats because it's not all sunshine and rainbows in the Bieber-Hailey paradise. You might remember when Justin and Hailey Baldwin, now Bieber, tied the knot, it was all the rage. But before we get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to never miss out on any new videos. It's free and helps us tremendously bring out new content for your enjoyment. Fans were shipping them like there was no tomorrow, and we were collectively swooning over their sweet moments on Instagram. But boy oh boy, the honeymoon phase seems to have packed its bags and moved on to greener pastures because lately, it's been looking like a roller coaster ride of emotions for these lovebirds. From the get-go, their relationship was no picnic. But hey, love conquers all, right? Yet, as time has passed, it seems that Justin Bieber has been wearing his marriage is tough badge with pride. And it's not the way you'd expect. We've got paparazzi shots of him looking super duper miserable in public. Yeah, you heard it right. Our boy Bieber, the poster child of pop, looking like he's auditioning for a role in a melodrama. So get ready for all the juicy details about why Justin Bieber has been spilling the tea on his marital struggles with Hailey. Just the other day, our favorite pop sensation, Justin Bieber, and his stunning wife Hailey were spotted in the heart of the Big Apple. But let me tell you, it was anything but a picture-perfect moment. As the power couple emerged from their car and headed into an upscale establishment, the contrast between them couldn't have been more glaring. Hailey, looking like a ray of sunshine in her chic city attire, was all smiles and even striking a few poses for the ever-present paparazzi. Flash, flash, flash. But what about Justin? Well, let's just say his facial expression could have given even the saddest emojis a run for their money. The poor guy appeared as though he had just stumbled upon the world's most sour lemon. And boy, did he look like he'd been sucking on it for a while. It's these moments, caught on camera's unforgiving gaze, that have fans and gossip mongers buzzing. Is it a classic case of marital discord, or just one of those off days we all have from time to time? Only time will tell. But for now, we're left with a puzzling image of Justin, the pop sensation we all adore, seemingly trapped in his own cloud of gloom, while Hailey basks in the spotlight. One fan literally wrote, "I don't prey on anyone's downfall, but I just want Justin Bieber to free himself. He literally looks miserable AF, and not physically, but energetically. I'm surprised they didn't divorce during this RX." And you know, the times have really changed in the world of Justin Bieber. Fans have long been accustomed to the heartthrob's impeccable sense of style and penchant for looking sharp. But recently, it seems like Justin's fashion choices have taken a turn down the I really don't care avenue, and it's got us all wondering. You see, there was a time when Justin Bieber was the embodiment of fashion goals. Every red carpet was a runway for him. He rocked suits, tuxedos, and trendy streetwear with equal aplomb. He was like a walking fashion magazine. But now, it appears his fashion mojo has been buried deep in the back of his closet. Case in point, that recent outing in New York with Hailey, while Mrs. Bieber was absolutely slaying the fashion game in a stunning red dress, matching shoes, and heels that screamed, "I'm here to conquer the world," Justin was on the opposite end of the style spectrum. Picture this: gray shorts and a hoodie that seemed to scream, "I'm here for comfort, not couture." One person wrote, "When your husband doesn't respect you and doesn't want to appropriately dress when he knows it's an important event for you, shows you how miserable it is for Justin Bieber to marry Hailey." And it's not just about the clothes. It's also about the way Justin carries himself these days. That sad look on his face, the way he slouches. It's as if his mental health struggles are written all over him. The transformation from the style icon we once knew to this more relaxed, even somber version of Justin has not gone unnoticed by his devoted fan base. While we all understand that personal struggles can take a toll on one's outward appearance, we can't help but wonder if there's something more to the story. Is it a sign of his inner turmoil, or is it simply a reflection of a more laid-back phase in his life? Whatever the case may be, we're here to support Justin through thick and thin. And it seems like there's yet another major red flag waving in the wind of Justin and Hailey Bieber's relationship. If you thought the contrasting fashion choices and Justin's downcast demeanor were telling enough, just wait till you hear about how they parted ways after that New York outing. Hailey and Justin emerge from the establishment. And what do they do next? Well, Hailey makes a beeline for the car, ready to whisk herself away from the scene. But here's where it gets really interesting. Justin, on the other hand, decides to embark on a solo adventure. Justin opted for a casual stroll around the town, and honestly, it looks like he needed it more than ever. It was as if the weight of the world was on his shoulders, and he needed the open air to clear his head. The paparazzi, ever alert and ready with their cameras, caught him in the act. Justin walking the streets like a regular guy, in stark contrast to his superstar persona. And it didn't stop there. Justin, perhaps seeking solace or maybe a moment of respite, hopped onto a bicycle and started pedaling around. A few minutes later, he came to a stop, parked the bike, and sat on a footpath, engaging in a conversation with some strangers. It was a moment that seemed to epitomize his need for connection, even if it was with a random passerby. Now, we can't help but wonder, what's going on inside Justin's head during that impromptu journey? Was it a sign of frustration, a quest for clarity, or just a moment of escape from the chaos that surrounds his life? Whatever it was, it's evident that there's more to this story than meets the eye, and fans are left with even more questions about the state of this high-profile marriage. The age-old debate among fans. What's really bugging Justin Bieber these days? It's like a never-ending spotlight with relentless paparazzi. Or could it possibly be something closer to home, like his marriage to Hailey? It's the kind of stuff that keeps us talking over coffee, right? So there's this one camp that thinks the constant paparazzi presence and the whole world's watching vibe are driving Justin up the wall. I mean, imagine having your every move dissected and analyzed by the world 24/7. It'd make anyone a little twitchy, right? One person wrote, "When paparazzi pictures come out, people are always like, Justin looks so sad. But maybe it's because whenever he is outside, this is exactly what happens. Who would be 100% happy in this situation?" But then there's the other group who got their money on the idea that the marital life might be the real culprit here. Marriage isn't all roses and rainbows, and when you're a celeb power couple like Justin and Hailey, it's like juggling fire. Public scrutiny, crazy work schedules, the whole shebang. It can't be a breeze. But truth be told, we're just armchair analysts here. We're not in Justin's shoes, and we don't have a backstage pass to his life. All we can do is speculate and hope that whatever's bugging him, he finds a way to deal with it. Some eagle-eyed observers have been tossing around the idea that Justin might have tied the knot with Hailey for reasons other than love. The rumor mill has been buzzing with whispers that this whole marriage might have been a green card as a hidden agenda. Yeah, you heard it right. The idea being that Justin needed a ticket to stay in the US, and a marriage to a US citizen was the answer. Now, let's add a little spice to the gossip pot. There are claims that Justin himself dropped a little bombshell by mentioning that theirs was an arranged marriage. Yes, say what? It's not something that you'd expect to hear about pop culture's most beloved couples.
They found out that I think it was an arranged marriage, I'm pretty sure. I'm not looking back now, I'm like, it was definitely an arranged marriage. They set this whole thing up.
Yep, Hailey's dad dragged her out of bed one morning. Bieber talked about it in a 2020 Ellen Show interview for People. Looking back now, it was definitely an arranged marriage. They set this whole thing up, he said. Since she was raised Christian, it was like, oh, I want to introduce you to Justin and his mom. But it is what it is. There's even some rumors that he proposed to Selena first, and when she said no, he moved on to Hailey, and that he's still not completely over his ex. God knows what the truth is, but one thing's for sure, there's a lot of chaos going on in his life right now. So, what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week, where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.